Moni Jargim at 32 golds. Here's Lucy Kovalova with first serve.
We replay the let serve here if it stays in the box. And already tricking it up with switching off the very first. They're lining up one way and then putting Leigh on the left. Very interesting. And these two play at lightning speed when at the beginning of matches to impose their will, and then when it's going well. Hello, Lucy's left foot. Right back to what got them there. Man, that was a good reset off the bounce by Callie Smith after a beautiful rolling two-handed backhand from Leigh Waters.
Lucy and Callie looking for their first gold since Newport Beach back in April.
Great job by and Lucy Kovalova's already taken the fist to the penthouse here on their very first point. And that's going to be really important for Kovalova and Smith to stay connected, which they usually are, good friends on and off the court, but also to play with that fire and that emotion throughout.
Couple of nice backhands from Leigh Waters. We know she likes that side of the court.
Yeah, and those that hit the two-handed backhand, that can be a tougher shot because you can't hit it hard like the one-handed backhand overhead. So well done from Leigh. Such a smart choice here, a little off pace because these two want to rip it right back at you, put it down on the ground.
Nice put away from Callie Jo Smith. From the University of Utah tennis standout. What a return. Parenteau setting that up.
No one has more dialogue in a match than these two, which I think is very important. There's a lot of these new teams that come out there and don't say a word until the match is over.
Waters jams up Smith at the kitchen.
Yeah, but it's this ball right here that Callie had a good look at on the forehand, just didn't get the paddle closed, and then Leigh Waters isn't going to let you off the hook.
What a fight, both sides, and a good point. Parenteau and Waters up by 1.
Yeah, and the ability to take the two-handed backhand inside out because she knows Kovalova wants to defend with the backhand. Just beautiful amount of pace on that, too.
Inside out setup from Parenteau, closed off by Waters.
Yeah, and really good with the dink before that because then Callie's trying to cheat to the right, so has one step already the wrong way. Great recognition.
Kovalova there for the counter.
And there with the lob to get that opportunity. So first one is a beauty from that left foot position.
Waters tags Lucy Kovalova down the line.
Yeah, so if you see that flick is coming, Leigh Waters can just sit on a forehand. There's no way a backhand is even an idea from there. So love that little adjustment by Leigh Waters.
Waters and Parenteau on top by 3 in game 1. Best 3 out of 5 games to 11. Side out scoring. Win by 2. That backhand finish for Catherine Parenteau.
Yeah, and Leigh Waters was ready to clobber that with a forehand and then just let it go for Catherine.
Patient point, Parenteau and Waters, they can chip away at any game plan.
6-1-2. Side out. 1-6-1.
Oh, she got it. Stingy defense of Callie Jo Smith polished off with some lethal offense.
Yeah, it looked like Leigh and Catherine were going to get back into this after that lob from Callie. Smith just caught the side of the sideline, but that's a really nice cross-court finish from Callie Jo Smith. trying to protect Catherine, switching sides there, but little
3-6-1.
violent swing there, straight down into the net. Don't see that very often from her.
Second serve.
Same shot, wildly better execution.
3-6-2.
Point for Annalie Waters.
Yeah, again, a good lob there. And Callie looked like maybe she had a chance to do something with that sort of half-hit overhead from Catherine.
Second
It's
serve.
fine from Kovalova.
Yeah, I think Annalie was expecting Catherine to go down the line and
6-3-2.
catch Callie on the move. And this is interesting because Catherine and Annalie love to mix it up, switch sides, but they are not doing it in this match. They like Annalie patrolling things on the left, Catherine throwing those rolling dinks at Lucy's left foot from the right side of the court, and it is working.
7-3-2. Not out.
Just come roaring in, and only 1 out of 3 on balls like that. That's not going to, that percentage is going to go up, not
3-7-1.
down.
Second serve.
Right at the feet of Callie Jo Smith.
And not just at the feet, but a place that she had to lunge as well, because she was split step. She wasn't moving. It's just a great spot.
Callie Smith catches Annalie Waters inside. What a play.
Yeah, so there was the miscommunication. So Annalie is like, we're not having any miscommunication anymore. But then that wildly affected her court position, and great identification from Smith.
Or 7-2. Not out.
That's one way to slow down how fast they want to play. Just hold the ball, have a little conversation, and then hit it back over. The veteran move.
Point.
Into the net goes Smith, and a 4-point lead now for Waters and Parenteau.
8-4-1.
Callie Smith, so precise with her angles.
Yeah, everybody in the place thought this was going to be an ATP right there, but Annalie tried to trick him and go back cross court, couldn't get it on the ground.
Not out.
Big opportunity. Kovalova and Smith need to keep within range here, get a couple.
Point.
Pressure from Smith. She also recently launched a
5-8-1.
clothing line,
Yes.
pickleball clothing line. She announced on her Instagram.
Point.
Just back, and Smith centralized.
Second serve.
Same combination she used earlier. Obviously, the net helped her out, but you get it to the Kovalova backhand to set up, getting it to the forehand. So smart choice from Leigh there.
Point.
And the exact spot on the tape said, okay, I got one each way here.
And Kovalova said, uh-oh,
Yeah.
as a response. Leigh Waters goes inside out on that backhand again.
And to keep that in, that was absolutely clobbered by Callie Jo Smith on a short return, but
8-7,
too good from Leigh.
Inside out again.
And she knows that Kovalova is cheating backhand. That's the way she plays. Lucy dares you to find that sliver of that side of the court because she knows wide is such an opportunity most of the time, but not for Leigh today.
Second serve.
What a great little fade to the left, and then Callie Smith just absolutely clobbered that one.
Timeout receiving team 9-7-2. Not 7-2.
No center fielder, beautiful setup. Seas parted, game point.
10-7-2.
Inside out goes Parenteau to
Start here in game number 2. And just too good on the other side. The Kovalova lob from that left foot position again was perfect, but Parenteau doesn't panic, gets them back to the kitchen line, and then Leigh is just firing away. Nice pressure on the dinks after a paddle clank miscommunication, but they got away with it. So 1 to the 1 seed. Interesting choice there, Leigh Waters. Instead of choosing to hit an overhead out of the air, let that ball bounce, sort of check the positioning of her opponents real quick, but then got a little too much of it. Almost tagged Lucy behind the line there, but she got out of the way.
Lucy wanted that flick down the line again.
One, two. Not out.
Such a good backhand roll dink from Leigh Waters there that puts Callie Smith under so much pressure. It's so hard to recover from that and keep the ball in a safe position.
Second serve.
And
Playing
that
paddles.
is, yeah, and that's dangerous when you go up there with the two-handed backhand because your left hand is exposed on the backside of the paddle there. I think it was just a glancing blow. I've had my whole left hand just clobbered when somebody goes for a forehand, and Lucy seems to be okay there. That's
One, two.
the one scary part of putting that two-handed backhand in the middle.
Parenteau and Waters carry on. Business as usual.
That was a great little dig from Catherine. Just her defense is flawless. Nice patient shot there from Leigh Waters. Let that ball bounce and just let all the spin just get out of it. Still hit it well above the net. Really.
Of her partners.
Yeah, 49-0 in matches. That's all.
Decent.
Real good pressure coming out of the timeout there, though, by Callie Smith and Lucy Kovalova. Now can they get on the board?
Second serve.
And you just want to stay within range because they got close in the last one. And then, you know, a ball off the net, a great serve. You have a chance to then get in there and get a game.
Wow. Oh, what a point. Just a scramble.
I mean, we had an Leigh Waters overhead practice going on for a while, and then the last lob that Lucy threw up in the air landed just on the baseline. A classic Callie Smith Ernie in there, and then the last reply just wide.
Point. 4-1-1.
So Callie Smith was asking Lucy if she wanted to stay on the other side, and Lucy called that off there. We'll keep an eye on that.
Unrelenting pressure from Waters and Parenteau.
Yes, aided by this ball that kicked off the tape, because then Callie was just scrapping for her life there, and once that ball is up in the air, these two are wonderful at finishing rallies.
5-1-1. Second serve.
Boy, got away with a very short return there.
5-1-2. Point.
Boy, after a wonderful first volley from Kovalova on the dead sprint on a ball that was at her ankles. Tough miss for Callie there.
6-1-2. Point.
Doesn't get to walk up to the line and just smash her serve in singles because she didn't play it. So plenty of big serves available. Obviously, Leigh will be playing in the mixed doubles final later today as well, but no triple crowns available.
7-1-2.
time they did decide to keep Lucy on the left side of the court and pay it off. And now they're going to try it while serving. So we'll see how this goes. Third shot lob goes deep.
One 7-2. Point.
And Catherine and Leigh were very comfortable in the positioning before. I don't expect them to wildly adjust to this, but the thing is they can't.
2-7-2. Not out.
And they'll just stick with now. It'll be the left foot of Callie Smith and continue to work the points in that fashion.
7-2-1.
I think you'll see them stay, though, here.
Second serve. 7-2-2. Point.
Yeah, and these returns have been very short. I realize it's 8-2. It can be 10-2. There have been a couple of misfires from the top
8-2-2.
seed. Tweener.
Not out.
Shot of desperation or style points?
Oh, this is pure entertainment value right there.
2-8-1.
Good put away for Kovalova. Some great gets, though. Catherine Parenteau, so good defensively.
3-8-1. Second serve.
Yeah, Callie tries on that ball to hit through these two, but when you're hitting up from the midcourt, it's just not going to end well.
3-8-2. Point.
This is the spot in game one where a little rally came from Smith and Kovalova. They just couldn't finish it off. Let's see what happens here.
Not out.
Serve was just wide, I believe, for Smith.
Can't overrule. Out. Side out.
Yeah, it looked clearly wide live. Have to look at it again.
8-1.
But play on.
Crashing was Waters, but it's deep.
Second serve.
There's another look at that serve you mentioned, Dave.
8-4-2.
Yeah, not even close.
Point.
Yeah, Smith and Kovalova need to clean up the fourths as well. That's too high, and then suddenly the receiving team's usually ahead, and now you're all of a sudden behind that quickly.
Side out. Or 9-1.
Another one that catches the baseline, and that one does
Wow.
not. So the Kovalova lob machine is working.
Unbelievable.
5-9-1.
The Callie Smith lob machine is broken and needs some repair.
5-9-2.
What an angle. Callie Jo Smith, that's what she needs.
It is true. And then Lacey Schneeman and Jade Kawamoto were 15 and 16. They're 16 spots in gender doubles and played awesome here to hold down their spots.
Point. Seven on two.
Yeah, I just mentioned Lacey and Jade. They actually played against Annalie and Catherine when we were in Holly Hill in March, and were very close, had game points in game number 1 for that rematch. Instead, we're getting a rematch of the last PPA final out in Vegas.
9-7-1.
Yeah, and these short returns are just making life miserable for Smith and Kovalova.
Game point for Parenteau and Waters.
Second serve.
Wow, Annalie had that exact shot that set up game point in game number 1.
10-7-2.
Closing it out is Annalie Waters, despite the good fight of Smith and Kovalova. There we go.
Wow.
A little bit of life there.
What's up with the delayed reaction? That poor woman. Just keep an eye on her.
Oh, Callie Joe Smith on the extension pulls it back.
And this is after that brilliant shot from Lucy Kovalova, and she hit that exact spot in their semifinal that they had to have in a tough moment. So 2 for 2 on that, and a great finishing blow from Callie Joe.
Oh, Lucy Kovalova answers back
And
with a
not
stare
only
down.
that, she blew the smoke off the pistol at the end, too. I hope we have that from another camera angle to show you that. Like, she just hung out like, yep, we're in the OK corral here. She's smiling. That was awesome.
Side out.
There's that inside out from Catherine again. And Lucy had ended up over there on the switch. Here we go.
0-2-1.
Stay with Lucy here, folks. Ah.
Second serve. 0-2-2. Side out.
It's a gimme.
2-0-1. Second
Waters
serve.
lets it fly.
Still, I like it. Be aggressive. Good opportunity for Callie there. Just
2-0-2.
didn't get that paddle head closed and down.
Side out.
But I like some shake and bake. Get early offense and help you dictate terms. Lucy has a great forehand drive, and Callie's got the movement to be able to look for that next shot.
Point. One, two, one.
That inside-out forehand, so good for Catherine Parenteau.
Yep, it's lethal because Callie takes one step to the right and
2,
just
2, 1.
all day, so Callie's going to have to make that adjustment quickly. just deep from Leigh Waters. She has been very good in finding that. That time it was a more direct blow. She's been getting it inside out a couple of times. And now resume to the Catherine hitting it to the left foot of Lucy Kovalova, part of the program. Yeah, and if Lucy sneaks in there and lobs, that's been working. If Callie sneaks in there and tries to attack out of that position, that is a problem.
Middle was open for Waters.
Two, three, one.
Catherine tries a lob, and just look at the footwork, and you might say, hey, it looked like Callie pushed off the kitchen line, but she reestablished that left foot, so no issues there whatsoever, and good footwork from Callie.
Second serve. Three, three, two.
Just kindly get that out of here.
3, 3, 1.
Yeah, that's just too easy. We've seen that pattern a couple of times where that dropped, and then Callie has been cheating back because she's worried about an inside-out forehand, and then just
4, 3, 1.
wide open down the middle. So much better with the fourth ball there, and you hear us talk a lot about serve, the return, the third. But if you are the receiving team and not doing something or the right thing with the fourth ball, all of a sudden you've given up all of your advantage.
Beautiful finish for Parenteau.
Yeah, just charging into problems here with short returns. You can see Callie was nowhere near the kitchen, having to hit a ball on the run and popped it up. Well, and that stays in again. So that time they weren't even switching sides, but again, a short return. So returns and fourths have been a
Point lead on 2.
And now they're even getting a little skitter off the net after a much better return, and the point was in a good spot for Kovalova and Smith.
Wow, the Kovalova lob machine was going. It could only go so far against the overhead of Leigh Waters.
Yeah, she tried a couple of drop volleys there in it, but then just a beautiful diagonal finish.
Callie Smith hooks the middle.
And you heard the classic Callie Joe come on scream there, and that's, you know, that's what makes them special and why they have the titles you've mentioned and the 2 next to their name as the second seed coming into this. And they are up against a dominating force, but their pressure and their energy is what can get that. They got a game the last time they played. They got to go right now.
3, 8, 1.
No-go zone on Leigh Waters.
Yeah, pop up on the third, and then you're just scrapping and hoping at that point. That's not a fun place to be.
Another great lob from Kovalova to the corner.
I mean, just fantastic, and you can see how that just changes the dynamic of all of these rallies, and she's getting them over and in consistently. Tremendous from Kovalova throughout this match there, and then unfortunately Callie just ran through this one a little bit because Leigh again is like, are you kidding me? These keep landing right inside the line. A little late to recognize the opportunity there from Smith.
Wow. Tracks down the deep ball on the backhand side, closes to the kitchen. Leigh Waters.
And then you could just see the future there. She was going to go inside out. Callie took it just a little slide to the middle, and then all she could do is bunt the next one back, and then it's over.
Second serve.
Catherine enjoyed being on the left on the last point. She has not had to provide much offense in this matchup at all. Just consistent, good defense, great at the kitchen. And she's like, I do have offense, Leigh, look.
Well, that's just it, right? They can both do each role so well. Championship point for Parenteau and Waters. And they did it again. Leigh Waters and Catherine Parenteau secured their 9th title